Hey everyone, it's Friday, April 29th. We're heading into May. We're almost halfway through the year, if you can believe that. May is the fifth month of the year. So 7 more months to Christmas, if that sits right with you. So great news on Happy. So, this part of the live stream is more dedicated to building a business, what's involved in it, the process of building a business. This is not my first time building a business or a software business. My original background was building a software company that went to 3,000 people, but really it was a staff aug company that we sort of feigned our way, fake it till you make it to a degree, where we do these staff aug projects and then we write up white papers basically on what we did and make ourselves appear as if we were a consulting company based on our expertise of our employees. And these were all H-1B visa people from India that I would pick up, assimilate into the culture, take them out, get them set up, and then start putting them on interviews. Some spoke very little English, and some spoke pretty good English. And the company grew to over 3,000 and was sold to Genpact for 550 million. I ended up going into banking, built a with three partners, ended up building one of the top 25 largest lending institutions in the United States for mortgages, and survived through the crisis. Sounds impressive, but after the entire industry fell apart, being top 25 wasn't that difficult. But we built a nice product around software, around being better than other people at the infrastructural software piece. So I left that and built Texting Base, which was the best technology on the market for texting. There were a lot of things I would do differently there. I didn't have the resources. I had to figure out how to get something out the door that didn't make me fully happy, and then just work on making it better. And finally, now this is a project that I can actually build outright. And I got the final designs. In the meantime, we're doing a lot of the development piece. The messaging's working, the sign-in's working, adding people to different channel chats is working. We've got some work going on the NFT side and on the AI side for images. There's a lot of moving pieces to this, but the design, the UI UX has to be smooth as butter. Otherwise, with all these different elements, it can feel like bloatware. It can feel like there's too much going on in a product. And we designed it as white label. So my goal with that is just to sell it to companies and entrepreneurs and allow them to integrate it in with what they currently have and sell it to their current customer base as an upsell option and as a value add, and just to be able to monetize the work that I've done, but also to be able to save myself from having to build out a sales team and go out and deal with thousands of direct customers, which is what I did with Texting Base. I'd rather deal with 1,000 businesses or 100 businesses or one big business than 10,000 individual customers that I have to figure out how to service. It's just much more time consuming. I was getting pinged at 2-3 in the morning. We had customers in Japan and Thailand and Europe and UK and Germany and Africa. You don't sleep when that happens. You end up, if you're trying to provide great service, which is absolutely crucial to me, you end up not sleeping very much. So I wanted to have a different model this time with bigger customers, that I could help, hone in on and provide great service without having to have a big service staff. I like to do it myself. Once the software is built, software runs. So at that point, I can get involved and understand what people's issues are and use their feedback to make a product better. So I enjoy that part of the process. So the UI UX came back, and it just blew me away. I mean, I got emotional when I saw it because I've been working so hard on every minute detail to make something that doesn't exist, that's way better than what's on the market, but also doesn't exist. And to see the home run, come back after all this time, all this feedback. I mean, we've been at this for almost a year now, a little bit less, probably like 8 months of actual UI UX work. Seeing it fully come back, I was like, it's beautiful. And I showed it to my wife, who's also our corporate attorney, and she goes, it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. It's something I'll be very proud of, and I'm really excited to be able to show everybody when it does finally become a full blown product. I think you guys are going to be pretty thrilled. People that it's not just for companies. Keep in mind that a big part of this of HapPhi is how does the community make money? It's a self-monetizing product. So there's elements in there that are like Pi. If any of you guys know Pi, you can invite people to mine. You get a higher mining rate, and those tokens are usable. Well, in Pi, they aren't usable for anything. In HapPhi, you'll be able to use those tokens for different purposes right from the get-go. So you're actually going to be able to monetize right away. You're going to be able to buy and sell NFTs, and it's not just going to be digital pictures. We're going to have things that are useful, things that are actually functional in there. You can generate concert tickets. You can do wills and estates. You can, upload specific documents that are important business documents and solidify them and lock them so that they can't be edited or altered. We're going to have a document management portion in there that's similar but better than Dropbox. It's not going to have all the features of Dropbox, but for the core features of what Dropbox is supposed to do, it's going to be a hell of a lot better. I mean, Dropbox is functionally shit. It doesn't replicate right. You can't search for anything. The search is god awful. I have a document where I know what it's called, and I go into Dropbox and put in the actual name, and the document doesn't come up. I actually have to search by file type and scroll through 100 Excel files to be able to find the file for which I've already searched for the exact name. So Dropbox search is garbage. So we really worked to fix some of the core elements of Dropbox that they didn't do right and do them right. Do it right. Now, Dropbox, the reason a multi-billion-dollar company can't just do these things, you have to rebuild the whole product. If you functionally built the product wrong, you can't just go back and fix your querying and fix your data management and fix how you're going to be able to do this stuff without ripping out the entire product and starting. So the central nervous system of HapPhi is really a document management search function. That's the core, is how do you get to your data very quickly in a very highly organized manner. And I think you're going to be blown away when you guys see how this works. I want to read you an email that was sent to me by my CTO that's building this product. He said, thanks for guiding me through the process. It was a bit complex to understand. I had a few sessions with the team to explain the vision, how the dashboard should be. And, oh, my Lord, this is turning into one super powerful product. I believe that we'll provide you a clickable prototype by tomorrow. So oh my God, is this turning into a super powerful product? It's going to be ridiculous. And there's going to be lots of ways that you guys, anybody watching this, will be able to make money with it. And then businesses and integration partners as well. So for the people out there, you'll be able to go out and set up locations and just introduce. It's an instant sign up. It's not going to cost anybody anything. Just introduce. Here's what it is. Get it on their, get their location signed up, have that tagged to you. And anything that gets monetized through that location from here to eternity, you get a piece from the smart contract. So the smart contract is code that's pushed up with logic, which will determine who gets what based on the particular rules that you've set up. So it's pushed to the blockchain, meaning it can't be changed. The numbers and parameters within there that are set to be dynamic can be changed for certain things. But this is built to be able to make sure that everybody watching this can make tremendous amounts of residual income in a number of different ways and have a blast playing with the product too. So we'll update you more and more. I'm really excited for it. I think that this can really change a lot of people's fortunes in a very rough time, give them easy ways to monetize and have some fun doing it, and engage with a product in a way I've never seen done before. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you. I'll keep you updated. This is Eric Beans with HapPhi. I hope everyone has a happy weekend, and we'll catch up next week.